نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى إن هدى الله هو الهدى وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم أرحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة واجعله لي حجة يا رب العالمين ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير آمين ثم آمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. The next important concept I want to talk about is the inside file or outside file. And this is also an eye-opener. So once you understand this, you'll start to see the verses in the Quran in a different way. Okay? So we already know the inside file. What do I mean by inside file? Do we know that every verb has a built-in pronoun?
Yes.
So we can say that Huwa is an inside file because it's already inside. Yes?
That is mustatir.
Yes?
Yeah.
So when you see a verb, by default, it has an inside file. And pronoun is known in the Arabic as az-zamir. What is it known as? Zamir. Zamir. Yes? And mustatir means hidden inside. Chupawa. So either we have a suffix or we have mustatir. How many variations we looked at? 14 of them. In the last class, we learned about the Siga numbers. We said number 1, number 2, number 3, up to number 14. So let me test your knowledge. Is number 1 and number 4 are the hidden ones?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because the number 1 belongs to Huwa and number 4 belongs to Hiya. Yeah?
Yes.
So when there are no visible outside files, we know the file is inside the verb. Are we good with the inside file?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is an outside file? Outside file is when the file is outside of the verb, it's visible. Yeah. So if I say Abid came and he sat down. Yes. So in the verb Abid came, did I say he or Abid?
Abid.
Abid. So is the file, is Abid is the one who came?
Yes.
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 So is he an outside file, like he's a visible file?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. In the second sentence, I said he sat down. I did not say Abid sat down. So when I say jalasa means sat down. So what is the translation of jalasa? He sat down. So is the he inside the jalasa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Abid came. Abid is a visible outside file. In the second sentence, he sat down. He is the inside file. On the high level, this information making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take a look. So we know that file is supposed to be rafa. Yes. And file is a subject. Yes. And every verb requires a subject, correct? So a file could come as ism zamir, or it could come as ism zahir. What is the meaning of zahir in Arabic? Visible.
Visible.
Yes. So the rules are that when the outside file comes, it has certain rules. It must come after the fail. Yeah. It must be marfu. We know this already. We know that the file always come after the fail, and we know that the file is always rafa. Yes. Then the outside file will only apply to siga number 1 and siga number 4. What does that mean?
Huwa and here.
Huwa and hiya are the only time when this will come as the outside file. And I'll show you the example. And the fail will match the file in gender. What does that mean?
They will follow each other.
Okay. So if I say Fatima came, yeah, then is it going to be male or female? The came, the
Female.
word female, right? Is going to be female. If I say Fatima did, it's going to be Fatima fa'alat. Yes?
Yes.
Fa'alat Fatima too. Yes? Okay, let's take a look. What is this? Nasar al-Muslim. Can somebody tell me what is Nasara?
Help.
He
He
helped,
helped.
right? So is there an inside file here?
Yes.
Yes.
Huwa. Yes?
Who?
Yes. Now if I say al-Muslimu, Nasar al-Muslimu, is Nasara singular?
Yes.
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 Is Nasara male?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it Siga number 1? Huwa?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Is al-Muslimu a noun?
Yes.
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 And
Yes.
is it in the status of Rafa?
Yes.
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 Okay. So can I say this is my file?
Yes.
Yes.
Can.
Yes.
So is it outside?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes.
So the translation will be the al-Muslimu, the
Muslim
Muslim helped.
helped.
See, the Muslim helped. Yes. Now, can I say he helped the Muslim?
No.
No.
If I say Nasara mean he helped and al-Muslimu the Muslim, will that translation be good?
No.
He helped the Muslim?
Yes.
No. So when we have the outside file, we don't say he helped. We basically say the Muslim helped. Are you guys with me so far?
Yes.
So far, so good.
Okay, good.
Action is attributed to the noun.
Yes, right? Because now this Muslim is Rafa and it is the singular one. And it's Nasara was for male, Al-Muslimu is male. Yeah. Now, when I say Al-Muslimani, how many Muslim we are talking about?
Two.
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 Are they still Rafa?
Yes.
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 If I had to put my notepad here, if I say Nasara, what does that mean?
He helped.
He helped.
They-
No, Nasara, there is
That's
alif.
right.
Two. Two.
Oh, yeah,
of them.
those
Two
two.
male help.
People help, right?
Yeah.
So,
They
is
too
the,
helped.
so the Huma is inside, the Huma is inside file.
Yes.
So when I say Nasara al-Muslimani, what is the translation? The two Muslim helped?
The two Muslims helped.
I did not say they too helped. If there was only Nasara, then the translation would have been they too helped.
Helped.
But over here, I replaced the they too with two Muslims. So is this an outside file?
Yes.
Good job. Now look at this. Nasar al-Muslimuna. Is Muslimuna the plural of Muslims?
Yes.
Is it Rafa?
Yes.
Yes. Is it still male?
Yes.
Okay. So the Muslims helped. Yes. Is this an outside file?
Yes.
Okay. If I have to write all of these with inside file, they're going to look like this. Nasara, he helped. Nasara, they too helped, right? And what would be the third one? Nasaru, they all helped. Now, Sister Anjum, you have a question?
Yes, brother. When you said Nasar al-Muslimu, Nasar al-Muslimani,
Mhm.
you use the word Rafa. So
Yes.
in Muslimu is Rafa, but Muslimani and Muslimuna,
They are Rafa too.
called as Rafa?
They are all Rafa. And for that, you would have to, brush up on the status. Inshallah, I can send you the videos and maybe you can look at it, inshallah. Yeah?
Inshallah.
Okay. They are all Rafa because subject is always Rafa. Agree? So what are the thing I'm trying to make out here? I'm saying that there is an inside file and there is an outside file. Are you guys with me on that so far?
Yeah.
Okay. On the top, I'm giving you the example of outside file. Yeah. In the bottom, I'm giving you the examples of the inside file. In the inside file, we have nasara, nasara, nasaru. And do we understand nasara, nasara, nasaru yet? He helped,
Yeah.
they too helped, they all helped. Now, who can tell me what happened in the outside file? What happened to
We
the...
have a specific noun there, right? We have a proper noun, so that's why
We have a proper
it had
noun.
to
When
change.
we had that, Jazakallah khair, Brother Tahir, when you had the proper noun, the fail did not change into Nasara al-Muslimu. You see, it is said Nasara, Nasara, Nasara. Over here, it was Nasara, Nasara, Nasaru. You follow?
Yeah.
Because I said with Siga number 1 and Siga number 4 is the only time when you will have a outside. The point I'm trying to make out here, the outside subject will come with Siga number 1 or Siga number 4. So if I have to do the al-Muslimu with Siga number 4, what will be the answer? Would it be Nasarat al-Muslimatu? Because the file has to be in sync with the
Male.
gender.
Yes.
Yes. So before it was a male, so I brought Nasara. Now I'm talking about a female, so I brought Nasarat. Is Nasarat number 4?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this one. The Muslima helped. Nasarat Muslimatani.
Muslimatani.
The two Muslima helped.
Nasarat
Nasarat al-Muslimatu. Yes. The all Muslima helped. All Muslim women helped. Yes. So notice that only the huwa form and the hiya form are used despite the variety in the number of the outside file. Also notice that the fail and the outside file match in gender. So what is the key takeaway? That only Siga number 1 and Siga number 4 will be used when we are using an outside file, and the gender has to match. If it's a male, it has to be Siga number 1. If it's female, then it's going to be Siga number 4. So the other key thing is that Jumla Fi'liya must have a file. Do we know that already? The file has to be there with an action. Whether it be inside or outside, you cannot have both. Can I say she helped the Muslima?
No.
No. So I don't have to say she anymore because she was there if al-Muslima was not there. The moment I bring al-Muslima, the she is dropped. Yes. I cannot have both she and Muslima. Yeah. In the same sentence, can I say Abid he?
No.
No, it will not make sense. It will not look nice. Yeah. So you have to say either Abid or you say he. Agree? What is the meaning of khalaqa?
He created.
He created. Very good job. So he created. Yeah. Now if I say khalaqa Allahu, what did I say?
Allah
created.
Allah created.
Created. Khalaqallahu.
Okay. So over here, what is the file?
Huwa.
Yes. Is it inside or out?
Inside.
inside.
Over here, the file is Allah.
Outside.
Ismul Jalal.
Visible.
Ismul Jalala, but Allah is the file. So I'm going to say this is outside file. Is that making sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, if I say Ja'ala, what is the translation of Ja'ala?
He made.
He made. Okay. Ja'ala Zaidun.
Zaid made.
Dad made.
Okay. You guys see where I'm going with this? This
Yeah.
is inside file and this is an outside file. Yeah. Any questions on this? Is this concept clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
For
Alhamdulillah.
example, okay, one more. Alhamdulillah, that's good. So if I say Jalasa, what does that mean?
He sat.
He sat. If I say jalasa Khalidun,
Khalid sat.
Khalid sat. For the benefit of everyone, I'm going to give you a crash course on or crash review on the status. Okay. So when we have an ism, yeah, we have something called a status. How many statuses we have? We have Rafa
Messenger.
and we have Jar. Yeah. And when we have ism, we also have something called adad.
Adad.
Adad mean, do I have a singular,
Dual
dual,
and plural.
plural?
Yama.
Now I'm only going to talk about singular. When you have a singular noun, for example, Muslim. Muslim mean a Muslim. Is it singular?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many harakas we have? We have dammatan, we have fathatan, we have
And kasrata.
kasratan. For the singular nouns, the rule is that rafa will be
Muslimun.
musli, the last letter will have damma.
Damata.
The nasam will have
Damata.
fathatan, muslimat,
Patata. Yeah.
and musli
Min. Kasrata.
the rafa, a jar. Yeah. So if I say Khalidun, what is that? What status is this?
Rafa.
Rafa. If I say Khalidan, what status is this?
Nasab.
Nasab. Khalidin.
Din. Jar.
Yeah. Now, pay attention in the Quran next time. You will find Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin. Have you, can you recall that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Inshallah. So I hope with this little demonstration, at least now you know what is the insight. Let's look at this ayah from Surah Al-Araf. Qatala Daudu Jaluta. Everybody can see this?
Yes.
Okay, is Qatala a verb?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I only say Qatala, what do you mean by Qatala? He killed?
He killed.
Yes. Is there an inside file of Huwa in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Qatala same thing as like Fa'ala?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have already looked at Zahaba, Jalasa, Khalaka, Razaka. Have we looked at that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Qatala mean he killed.
Yeah.
Now, if we have a noun after this, Daudu, is this Dhamma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, does it look like a Rafa noun?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So can I say Daudu is the outside file?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And is Daudu in Rafa? So it is Daud killed. Yes.
Yes.
Instead of saying he killed, we'll say Daud killed. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in a verbal sentence, we have a fail and we have a file and we also have a maful. Maful mean the object. Now, Daud killed who? He killed
Jaluta.
Jaluta.
Okay, Jaluta. Now, is the Jaluta has the fatha on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So is it nasab?
Yes.
Nasab.
Okay, good. So the way we know that the file is always rafa, we need to know that the object is always nasab. The object is always
Nasab.
nasab. So over here, who's the subject? Daud.
Dawood.
Who is the object? Jalut.
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 Now, I'm not writing it down, but think about it, that why it is so important to learn these rules. If I say, Wakatala Dauda Jalutu, what did I say?
It will become a
Reverse the meaning.
Jalut killed Dawood.
One at a time. So the rest of the people might not be able to understand. So instead of saying Daudu, if I say Dauda and Jaluta, change it into Jalutu. So did I not say that the Jalut killed Daud?
Yes.
Yes.
because Jalutu is Rafa and Dauda is Nasab. So Jalutu become the file and Dauda become the object.
Maf'ul.
So imagine how these mistakes can make the meaning change in the Quran.
So it doesn't matter when the name arrives.
Yes, the position in Arabic is not important.
Okay.
What is important is the status.
Okay.
In the English language, it will always be the subject will be first, then the verb, and then the object. But in Arabic, the position does not matter. Is the Arab, the status is what is important. Yeah.
Brother Abed, can I ask?
Yes.
If we say Daudu Qatala Jaluta, meaning will remain same.
Well, then meaning is the same, but you have changed the verbal sentence into a nominal sentence.
Yes, yes.
See? Yeah,
And
but
if we say Jaluta Qatala Daudu, even then it is okay.
you see, it's also a verbal sentence. As
Yes.
soon as you bring the ism in the beginning, you change the verbal sentence into a nominal sentence.
Yeah, that makes sense because the position doesn't change the
But
meaning.
position doesn't.
Okay, somebody saying something?
Brother Abed,
Yes.
could you just revise us Daudun and Daudu? Where do we use the matan and where do you use sing?
This is what we are trying to do. We said, brother Tahir, your question was, how do I understand the fatha and the dhamma? Is that what the question was?
The matan and fathatan. Sorry, Daudun versus Daudu.
Okay, so there are certain names in Arabic, they don't take tanween, in Dawood is one of them. Okay,
Okay.
what is this? Is Dawood or did I read it?
Yes.
I forgot how to write it. Okay, so it's not going to have the matan. Dawoodun is not allowed. It will always be Daawudu. So the rule of nasab rafa is damatan or damatan or damma.
You can have fa'ala.
So if it was
can hear
Khalid, for
myself in
example,
the-
so would have said Qatala Khalidun Jaluta.
So let's talk about this. Katala. If I say, let's say Zaidun, let's make it easy. They can take tanween. Does that make sense? What is the
Yes.
translation? Zaid killed
Khalid.
Khalid. Okay. Instead of saying Katala, why will we be violent? Let's not be violent. Let's just go with the Nasara. So now we know that Zaid
That helped. Khalid.
helped
Khalid.
Khalid. Yeah. Now look at the beauty of Arabic language. I can say Nasara Zaidan Khalidun. What did I say?
Khalid helped.
Khalid helped Zaid.
Okay. I could also said something like this. Nasara Khalidan Zaidun. What did I say?
Zaid helped Khalid.
Zaid helped Khalid.
Khalid.
Okay. This one and this one is the same. The position changed. Khalid came in the middle and Zaid went afterwards. So, Sister Romana, the
Yes.
outside file doesn't have to come right after the fail. It could come a little bit later in the sentence.
Mhm.
Was the question?
Yes.
Okay. So inshallah, you will see when the outside file, you may find it a little bit later in the verse, but it is allowed to do that. But it has to come after the verb, meaning it cannot come before the verb. If I say something like this, if I say Zaidun Nasara Khalidan, then you know what the translation will be, Yogi? The translation will be Zaid, comma, he helped Khalid. Follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this becomes
That's
a
right.
nominal sentence. And this is a verbal sentence. This is a verbal sentence. This is a verbal sentence. Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
So now, if we take this example from the Quran.
So, Brother Abid, our preference is always to have a verbal sentence. Is that correct?
No. Our intention is we need to know both.
Okay.
You can change a nominal sentence into a verbal sentence, and you can change a verbal sentence into a nominal sentence. But you need to recognize whether this is a nominal sentence or this is a verbal sentence. You see, when I did that, look at the translation. I put Zaid, comma, he helped Khalid. Follow?
Yeah.
Think about that. Because Nasara is he helped.
If you rewrite it, you can change the harakah on the ayn to kasra, and you gain the harakah from kasra to kasra.
Zaidun, Nasara, Khalidan. Yeah. So this becomes my mubtada, and this becomes my khabar. Follow? And this is Jumla Ismiya. And this is the part you guys missed from the previous course, right? We still have to catch up on that. So over here, what is the translation of Nasara? He helped. Yes? So what is the file here? He. Is it inside or outside?
Inside.
No. Can you say Zaid? Can you say in this sentence Zaid is the file?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's not the file. He's a subject.
Zaid is not the file.
Yeah.
It's a subject.
Yes, the Zaid will not be a file because the file is he and they said the inside file. Okay. So that's why I wrote the thing Zaid, he helped Khalid. So this translation will change and the meaning will change. I can subject, which is Mubtada, but it's no longer my file. I'm not saying this is my file. My file is he, and he is my inside file.
Yeah.
See, this is important to understand, right?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
So inshallah, we will go more in detail about this. But I just wanted to plant the seed, and I think I got enough curiosity created in your mind.
Inshallah.
Now, you guys can do me a favor.
Brother Abid,
Yes, please, Brother Faiz.
just one question. Zaid, he helped Khalid. The way it sounds in English doesn't sound like a proper sentence, but in Arabic, it's okay when you change it like that.
Yes, and it's actually when I say Zaid Nasara Khalid, I'm actually creating more emphasis. I'm saying Zaid, he helped.
More emphasis.
Now think about it, if I say it like this, if I say Zaid, he helped. Do you think I have, if you were looking at my impressions, did I try to emphasize that Zaid is the one who helped?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is what a nominal sentence is more powerful than a verbal sentence. So I'm sure you must have read Surah Maida many times. If you have not, maybe when you read it next time, this ayah here is the ayah of wudu and ghusl. Yeah. So just wanted to appreciate it with you guys. That what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. O you who believe. Is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to all the believers. Idha kumtum. When you stand up. For what? Ilas salati. For the prayer. Faghsilu. Faghsilu. Ghusl karna. The word ghusl is for shower, but ghusl means to wash. To then wash. This is a fi'l amr, and we haven't covered it yet. But faghsilu is a command. Is it a verb? It is a verb.
Yeah.
Right? Wujuhakum, your faces. Wa aydiyakum, and your hands. Up to what? Ilal marafiki, till the elbows. Wamsahu, and wipe. Masakaro. Bi ra'usikum, your heads. Wa arjulakum, and your feet. Yeah. Ilal ka'bayn, till the ankles. Wa in kuntum junaban fattahharu. Is this fattahharu? Is it something like fa'alu?
Yes.
So is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to all of them? All the men and women?
Yes.
Yes. Fattahharu. So then if you are in the need of impure, if you are impure and you need a ghusl, you need to clean yourself. But وَإِن كُنْتُمْ مَرْضَى, and if you are ill, أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ, or if you are in a journey, أَوْ جَاءَ أَحَدٌ مِّنْكُمْ مِنَ الْغَائِطِ, or if you have come from the toilet, أَوْ لَمَسْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ, or if you have touched the women, فَلَمْ تَجِدُوا. Now you see the word tajidu, is it something like fa'alu?
Yes.
Then if you don't find the water, ma'an, falam tajidu ma'an, and if you don't find the water, then what you're supposed to do? Fatayammamu. Is it the same thing as fa'alu again? Fatayammamu. Are you getting the same meaning as they all? All of you do it? Yes? Sa'idan tayyiban, with the earth clean, like with the clean sand or dirt from the floor. Famsahu biwajuhikum wa aydikum min. Only your faces and your hands. There is no mention of feet or other things. Yes? And why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is doing this? Ma yuridullahu liyaj'ala alaykum min haraj. Because Allah does not intend to make for you any difficulty. Walaki yuridu liyutahhirakum, but He intends to purify you. Waliyutimma ni'matahu alaykum, and He wants to complete His favor upon you. Why? La'allakum tashkurun, so that you may be grateful. Right? So, inshallah, the purpose of this was not that to give you this thing which you don't know already. The idea is that how the Arabic language and the knowledge we're going to gain, how these ayahs will come to me directly without me reading these translation. And alhamdulillah, some of my students who are already with me more than 2 years, I'm sure I can speak on their behalf. They understand 70 to 80% of that. Yeah?
Brother Abdul, question here, sorry.
Yes, please.
So on the tayammum part, it was tayammum. So it is only addressed to men.
No. Because see, the thing is, the Quran by default is talking in the male version, right? Male gender.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that it's only talking to men. It's talking to both men and women. And remember earlier, one brother asked me, if there are both men and women, then I said the dominant gender will be the male.
Male, okay.
Okay, so, but did any of you understood some of this without reading the translation?
Yes.
Brother Abid, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
The verb amanu is a past tense verb, but here it is translated as present tense verb.
Yes, I knew that somebody is going to do that. So we haven't learned fi'l mudare yet. So you're right, it is not madi, it's a mudare, it's a present and future tense. So inshallah, since I was a little bit short on time, the purpose was to appreciate reading from the Quran and understanding what we do on a daily basis. But inshallah, when we get to future tense, we will go in more detail that why this word is like that. So see, the other thing I quickly want to show you is this. Over here, for example, this is the dua I sent you earlier. Remember in the WhatsApp group? Qala Rabbana zalamna anfusina. Now, who is making this dua?
Ibrahim alayhi salam.
Ibrahim alayhi salam or Adam?
Adam alayhi salam. Sorry.
Is it only Adam alayhi salam or it was Hawa?
Adam and Hawa.
Okay, so you see, this is Qala. So
both of them.
Both of them.
Over here, both of them, right? So in the Quran, this tool is telling us that this is a verbal sentence. Yeah. And what are the components of a verbal sentence? We need to have a verb, we need to have a file, and we need to have the maf'ul bihi. Now today we did not get to the maf'ul bihi, but eventually when we learn the Arabic language, our job is to understand the Quranic verses like this and be able to do the grammatical analysis. I want to create this hype in you, or this wish and this desire, that this is where our destination is. Inshallah, we will be able to decipher these grammatical things. Yeah. So this was qala, and we have learned so far that this is a verbal sentence because both of them said. Qala means said. And who said? Both of them. Who was the both?
Adam and Hawa.
But they were third person, right? And it was the huma. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the way to write alif in the Quran. This lam like this in the middle is basically an alif. This is what it's saying. Qala. Now, what is Rabbana?
Our Rabb.
Our Rabb. Our Lord. Zalamna. Is Zalamna?
Siga 14.
Siga number 14. Khalaqna. Razaqna. Zahabna. Zalamna. Do we already know this Zalamna already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We wrong.
We wronged ourselves.
Anfusana, ourselves, right?
Ourselves. All these Siga 14.
Yes. And if you want to read more, and you will see all the details are given over here. So if you really want to learn this, you need to spend maybe 10, 15, or maybe 5 minutes. Inshallah, you will find a lot of benefit. So what are these?
Inshallah.
Ya Allah, we have wronged ourselves. And if wa illam taghfir lana, and if you not going to forgive us, lana, us, wa tarhamna, and have mercy on us, then what will happen to us? Surely we will be among the losers.